Hello everyone, me and
Hey
Mark
guys.
again. So we're just recapping the week that's just gone. Again, it was amazing, I'll tell you that. Investigating in Harrogate, we were, me and Louise, and I know people haven't seen Louise on the lives for quite some time because of lockdown, so it was really nice to see Louise, wasn't it? So yeah, me and Louise stayed at the Old Swan Hotel in Harrogate. Oh, look at him. He's on the live, he's thinking he's great. Me and Louise stayed at the Old Swan Hotel in Harrogate, which is actually where Agatha Christie was staying when she went missing, when she disappeared, and there was a big manhunt for her. And she was actually found by, I think it was one of the bass players in the band at the Old Swan. But if you go there and you stay in room 253, you can stay in the room where Agatha Christie stayed. They call it like Agatha's retreat. But there was a really, really creepy looking corridor. Like a really creepy looking corridor. So I arrived and I was like, Louise, because she was late, I was like, Louise, the corridor to the toilets, it's like the toilets of death down there. I'll see if I can get a picture because I'll be on my phone. I took a video of the corridor, so I'll show you it. Hi to Nigel, and thanks for sharing. Hiya Diane. Hello Dan, and hello Lou. Got our admin Dan in the chat there.
I didn't even realise he'd come in. Hey Dan.
He's in. Right, I'm gonna find this spooky corridor because I'm telling you it was a spooky corridor. Oh, I took a video. So there's like it's there. Can you see it? Like proper spooky looking corridor. So yeah, we went there and that was interesting. Didn't have any activity overnight, but there was plenty of activity from the guy in the room upstairs who was snoring really loudly when we waltzed in at about 3 a.m. And why did we waltz in at about 3 a.m? Because we were investigating Hales Bar, the oldest bar in Harrogate and the only one that is still gaslit. The staff there were kind enough to let us do a little investigation. So after close, we investigated Hales Bar. We personally didn't find anything. That's not to say that there's nothing there, but we got some amazing stories from the staff. Thanks for sharing, Diane. We had some amazing stories from the staff. Like they were saying, so you know how all the pubs were obviously closed through lockdown. I mean, how could you not know that? The pubs were closed. So when they were renovating, what they did was they were renovating, and when they opened up again, there were like glasses flying off the table. Like in this specific table, glasses would fly off. And it's as if to say they were like, oh, I don't want this renovated. Or Mr. William Hale, who lived in the flat above, and it was Hale's Bar. He probably didn't like his bar being renovated. And it is a really old looking bar. If you are on the page, have a little look below and you'll see our investigation there. There's some spooky looking characters in the background, mind.
Well, is that beside you and Lou?
Beside me and Lou, yeah.
I had to get that in. I'm sorry, I had to get that in.
No. So they have a mannequin behind the bed. They've got two mannequins, but like, you know, the ones that you can get for Halloween that hold like the tray that move. They had them, but they put a wig on him, and he was like, his eyes were just staring at us all night. I'll show you a picture of him. If I'd have had enough time, I would have uploaded them to show you on the live, but I didn't have enough time, so I apologise. So there's two of them. This bit of the bar, oh God, is it there? This bit of the bar, they would have had like council meetings. But if you see this lovely looking bloke in the background, spooky things. But yeah, they would have had like council meetings and stuff in there way back when, and it would have been like cornered off. It reminds me a bit of Peaky Blinders, if anybody's seen that. You know, where they have the sort of room that's separate. It's a bit like that, but cooler because it's in Harrogate. But yeah, that was interesting. So the staff were saying that. They also said that there's a regular there who is there pretty much every day. And he said he saw a man in a top hat walk through the wall, and that would have actually been the entrance to where William Hill's flat would have been at the time. So they said that they had seen that walk through the wall. Regulars have seen a little girl running back and forth as well. They've seen the glasses flying off the bar and that, but surprisingly, none of them break. So if they all fall, none of them break, and you can actually find that online as well. So that was quite cool. But the most interesting bit of activity I found was apparently they used to have, before we got there, and they've got all these stories on that live, so if you did want to look back at their stories, they're all there. But they had like bells that they would have in the old bar, which would have originally been the original bar. And they had like bells ring for service and that. And apparently when they were locking up and they were in the other room, the bells would ring, and it would be different bells that would ring each time because they made different sounds. And they said that the bells would ring when they were in the other room, and she had to actually call somebody in because she was on her own. She had to call somebody in to because she didn't want to be on her own. She's trying to lock up and clean up, and these bells were ringing in the other room. So that's interesting. But we did a little, I mean, we were only live for about an hour. I say only, we were live for an hour, but we weren't there long enough to sort of build energy and stir things up. Could have been, but we wanted to go to Kip. I had to drive back the next day, so needed a bit of sleep.
Yeah, I did wonder how you actually, because I think you had your shift at the bar, didn't you, as well? So
yeah,
I was going to say, I did wonder if you travelled back in the morning.
Yeah, I travelled back in the morning. I was speedy. I haven't stopped since. Hello, Dot. So, I mean, it was a really good trip. The bar, though, I mean, that was just an amazing place. And if you're ever visiting Harrogate, do visit Hales Bar. It's an amazing place. It's just that, like, the atmosphere in there, it's amazing. It's like really old, but it didn't feel threatening. Nothing felt threatening. It wasn't as if we were there and we thought, ooh, something bad's going to happen. I think that I think Mr. William Hale does sort of still have residual energy there, maybe. And
That's
he
possible.
just passes through. Or maybe he knows and he didn't like it renovated, so he's like, bam, knocking glasses off. It did look fab. So if you are ever in Harrogate or passing through, definitely go visit that bar because I thought it was amazing. And we'll have to go back again. I mean, we're already planning a trip back because we liked it that much. We're already planning to go back.
I might tag along next time.
What, to go to see Hales Bar?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see the spirits there? They've got
what type of spirits though? What type of spirits?
I was about to say I don't get on really well with Captain Morgan, but I'm actually quite a good fan of Gordon.
But no, to be fair, no. If there's an offer of going, I might go back because I might join you next time because look, I mean, I like Harrogate anyway. Always have done.
It's lovely.
It's been years since I've been. Last time I was there, I think it was about 1920, and you know, I'd like to go back again.
Sorry, 1920? You're that old?
I feel like it sometimes.
Another
What
one.
a cheek.
That's what you said?
I didn't. I said I was 19 or 20. You just didn't hear the "or."
You said 1920, definitely.
I did,
We all heard him say 1920, didn't we?
No, I said 19 or 20.
Hello, Karen. Mm-hmm. So, not only did we do Hales Bar, which was fab, and I mean, just the stories that the staff had to tell were amazing, and the stories of the regulars and people saying that things were happening and that, just absolutely amazing. But not only did we have that, we actually had an investigation the night before. I did my solo one at Woodhorn. Now, again, we didn't have much sort of go on, but it was interesting. And we'll say hi to Mohammed as well. He was watching briefly Hales Bar. I remember because we tuned in at 1:30 in the morning, and he was one of the people who was watching, so he did tune in.
God,
Hiya, Helen. Yeah,
I was probably, you know, I was probably still up then, but I just I think I
You
was
just
probably busy.
decided not to tune in
Well, I didn't know. I was.
with all the notice that we gave you.
Oh, do you know? I always get wrong. I always get wrong for not tuning in.
I'm joking. I didn't tell him.
I know you didn't tell me. It was just like a
We
spur of the
just did
moment
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have been. I would have been on. I would have been watching it, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Woodhorn, which I've said me and Dot are going to go to, so I'm going to bring Dot next time we go to Woodhorn. Dot says she's up for it.
Never been. I'd like to go, but
I didn't get much actually. I mean, there could have been. I wasn't there after dark though, you see, because I was on my own, and there's certain places I'm not going to stay on my own, and that was one of them. You know, it's a lovely place. It's just I don't necessarily, you've got to put your safety first. It's the living that you fear, not the dead. But I put my safety first, and I will be definitely going back with Dot because that'll be really good. But I definitely think there is stuff there. I mean, when we tuned in, there were people commenting saying, "Look, I saw the guy on the bike at Woodhorn." There's supposed to be a figure of a man on a bike in pit clothes that cycles past, and somebody in the comments had seen that as well. Dot says she'll protect them. We'll get them people. If anybody starts on us, me and Dot, got them.
I could just see it now. The two
Nobody's
nutcase.
starting on us. Oh, Suki. I'm being meowed at. He wants to join in. You want to be on the live now? Spooky the cat. He's called Suki, but we've nicknamed him Spooky. So we go to Woodhorn next time and it'll be absolutely amazing. I will go after dark because I know essentially we were there. I say we. When I refer to we, I literally am referring to me on the live stream and the viewers. I was there and the fog was rolling in. So this sea mist, this sea fret, which I'm going to bang on about the sea fret again. I'm sorry, but it was amazing. I've been banging on about it for days. But the sea fret was just rolling in slowly at Woodhorn, and it was just rolling in, and it was getting more and more sort of eerie as it went on. Hello. Yeah, it was getting more and more eerie as it went on. So I'm literally stood there and just the fog kept coming in, and I tried something quite interesting, and I don't know whether it's not an investigation technique. I literally just sort of thought about it at the time. Do you know how people use smoke machines? I've seen
a few people use it.
I had like a torch, and the new torch that I bought. I had a torch, and I put it up to the fog or the sea fret and sort of said, if there's anything there, can you move it? It did seem to swirl around a bit. It could have just been the fact that, we're outside and that's what it does. But I just thought, that's quite interesting to see whether anything appeared in it. Just randomly decided to do that. Hello, Joanne. But yeah, that was interesting. So different investigation techniques. I prefer doing something like that than using me apps, which I do have, and I do like investigating with everything, but I prefer thinking about maybe buying a smoke machine. I've never used one on an investigation. Have you, Mark?
Oh God, years and years ago I did. I did it was when I did. Trying to think now. Where was it? I used one. The Masonic Hall.
Oh, did you?
I did use the Masonic. I used it at the Masonic Hall.
Anybody in the comments? What do you think about smoke machines? I'll let Mark explain his story. But what do you think about smoke machines on live streams or investigations? And if you've witnessed one, or if you would like us to get one, let us know and let us know your opinions on them. Because I've never used one, but we'll ask what happened with yours, Mark.
To be honest with you, I can't really remember. I don't think anything did happen, but we tried it up on the second floor, where the sort of the old council chamber used to be. And it was we had reports of sort of like the far end of the hall. As you come through the door, the far end of the hall used to be basically where you used to see used to be an old woman used to basically just appear. So we put the smoke machine over there, but I don't think we actually got anything from it. But
Did you
as I
take
said,
any pictures? Or was it just watching it?
I can't remember. If I've got them, they'll be on my computer. But my computer's in bits at the minute. So
everyone's saying that they like them and they've seen good. So Mohammed says that they're great.
yeah,
Joanne says that she likes them, and Dot says that she's seen a lot of other groups use them and get some quite good pictures. So
I think I do have some pictures, but I'd have to hunt them out because I've got about almost 20,000 pictures on that for like loads of different investigations I've done over the years. So I have to, if I can get it fixed, I might be able to get on. If not, there's nothing I can do about that.
Another one that I was looking at, and I'm gonna do starting probably in July. I'm gonna do Sunday night late night lives, which I told you about, and I'm gonna do as well.
Oh, Katie, you're starting to lag out. Oh, Katie's lagging out. I think she's gone.
Is it me?
But yeah, it's you. You're lagging out.
Am I back?
Yes, you are back. Yeah.
Hello. Sorry.
And she's gone again.
If it goes, I'll try and keep it going. Sorry.
I think what Katie's talking about, she's going to be doing some late night lives, possibly from the snooker club and a couple of other places, and that when she gets finished from the club. So I think that's what she's trying to say, but unfortunately, she keeps lagging out.
Can you see me?
Yeah, you're back now.
Right, so if it goes again a couple of times, I've moved, but if it goes again, I'm just going to pick my phone up instead of the laptop. I don't know what my internet connection's pants. I need to ring Sky, sorry. But what I want to say is that, where was I? So I'm going to be getting, and I want everyone's opinion on it. On Sundays, I'm going to do late night live. I've been looking, and I know that it's a bit controversial, but I've been looking at like haunted. Can you hear me?
Kaylee jumped to your phone. It keeps dropping out.
How much is it dropping out? Like
quite bad.
We'll try it once more because like my phone's low battery too. So, what do you think of mystery boxes? Like haunted mystery boxes? Because I think I'm going to start doing them on Sunday nights.
See, for me, I'm on the fence with them, but I mean, they can be good. You can get stuff from things. You can sort of pick things up, but I'm not really sure on them. I've never really sort of like done investigations on like things like that.
What I think I'm going to do is do a few sort of like haunted mystery, and I can hear you. I'll get them on the Sundays for the late night lives.
And you've gone again.
Hello, sorry guys, I'm trying to fix it. Bear with me. But I'm gonna try and get it for the late night lives. And I know, guys, it keeps freezing. I'm trying to fix it, so do bear with me. But we're still running with it. If it keeps freezing, just ignore it. I'll keep trying to carry on.
It's my internet connection. I have not had 2 seconds to get it fixed. Hi, Diane. So, on Sundays, I'm planning on getting, like, sort of essentially rating them. So, you know how people get, like makeup boxes and rate them on YouTube? I've been thinking of getting, like, haunted mystery boxes and rating them. So, it could be the case that we get them, investigate them, and they're really bad.
And you've gone again.
Or we'll get them in. Mark, I'm just going to ask, is it all right if you continue the conversation for a second? I'm just going to look at my phone and try and sort this StreamYard out.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, haunted objects, opinions.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, guys? I mean, for me, I think haunted objects sometimes are quite good. Sometimes you can get good things out of them. Something I've not really done myself, if I'm honest. I've never really done sort of haunted objects. I mean, I've had haunted objects given to me to basically try and do investigations with, but I've just never really had the thing to do them. So, I mean, what does everybody else think about them? Oh. Are you there, Kaylee? Yeah, you're back. Yeah, there you are.
Right, I'm just going to have to close it. We're back. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is starting probably from July. I'm going to see if I can get one earlier, but it'll probably start from July. I'm unsure whether I'm going to get sort of the haunted mystery boxes to investigate at home or not on a weekday. I might do. It depends how brave I am. I don't like things, and I've said this sort of all the time. I don't like inviting things into my home, and that would be inviting things into my home because I like my own personal space, and I don't like spirit in my personal space. But yeah, this will have probably stopped freezing, by the way, because I'm on my phone and I'm on my 4G, so this very likely won't freeze going forward.
No, you sit me okay. You sit me doing well.
It's not on the Wi-Fi. I'm not even going to bother trying to connect this to the Wi-Fi, but I don't know whether it's my laptop or whether it's the Wi-Fi, but it just won't work. It worked fine for like 20 minutes and then it just didn't.
I mean, to be fair, I know last week we had the same problem before we went live.
But it was like the whole thing, whereas that worked.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was literally as though you literally moved your laptop about an inch, and then all of a sudden it just went off.
I don't think it was about moving it. I think it's just went.
That's scary for you, though. I mean, I know they can't guarantee Wi-Fi, and I mean, to be fair, I know a lot of places, like most places, can't guarantee Wi-Fi, but it can be a nightmare at times.
So, Dot says, is the flats where you live haunted? Because that there are actually people who report where I live that the flats are haunted. I had one experience in this flat, but I don't think it was anything bad. I think it was just something passing by. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to get them in the pub and leave them, and Molly is going to kill me.
She will as well.
She will. She'll kill me. But I'm going to leave them in the pub, and I'm going to do a rate. So maybe every couple of weeks or a month, get a different box and rate them. So that might be interesting. So we'll watch it. It's a new thing. It's something I've not tried before, but we'll see. I'll just get them delivered to the pub, and then we can open them on a Sunday night. So I can leave it. What we can actually do is unbox them as well. So I won't touch the box, and I'll leave it, and I'll unbox it at the end of the shift on the live. So it could be the case that we'll open it and it's the worst thing ever. But we'll have a laugh.
And then I'll enjoy watching Molly kill you afterwards.
Yeah, and then Molly will kill me. I'll come in the next morning and it'll be in the bin, and then it'll be like, you know that rhyme where it's like, I'm on the first step, I'm on the second step.
You'd be 3 strikes and you'd be out.
I'll start leaving.
Remember those mass hangings that were done in the town where you'd be the next one on the town
Are you calling me a witch?
I didn't say that. You said that, not me.
Oh god. Yeah, Mohammed says he's not sure about haunted objects. I'm not either.
Sorry,
I know
one second.
it's something I'm definitely going to try though. Yeah, you don't know until you try them. So I'm just going to do that and yeah, no, open the box, you might find a penny. That's the problem. It will literally be the case that it's like going to be completely random. You could open it and it'll have genuine spirited objects in there. But you could open it and there'd be absolutely nothing.
I think that's a case with it with a lot of things. It's like when you go and you buy a mystery box online for £50. You know, you might get absolutely nothing, but you might get that one little gem.
And when I do get them, I'm going to tell everyone the price of how much I've paid for them as well, because I think I'm probably going to get the cheaper ones. Because I'm obviously going to have to pay for them. So I'm probably going to get the cheaper ones to start with. And if they're any good, I'll try an expensive one. We'll just see how it goes. I think it's going to be quite exciting, though. Yeah, no, it's like deal or no deal. That's right. But no, I think that'll be good. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So probably starting from July, we're going to do it. Because my shifts change essentially at my other job because I've got like 50,000 jobs. Will just ignore me, who doesn't have any second to breathe. But I'm going.
I don't know how you do. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I really do not know how you do it.
Keep going. I've not had a day off during this pandemic, by the way, guys. Like, not one. There's not
lies. You have had days off. You have had days off.
My weekend, yes.
Yeah, but that's a day off.
I'm talking about like you've been
every off.
The whole country's been furloughed. Really badly.
You're biting. You're biting.
Mark, shut up.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Hopefully no Edmonds won't pop out of the box. Yeah. But no, like I've not had a day off other than my one day off during the week. I've not had anything. So it's been quite good to get back as well to everything here and keep the page going and be able to come live and speak to all of you again, because we haven't been able to for so long. Because you see, we were going to do weekly lives using this and like talk to you, but then we realised there's a slight problem.
We just had nothing to talk about.
There was nothing to talk about. Because I can recap these, like this week I can be like, we went to Woodhorn, we went to Harrogate, there was Halesbar, there was during the lockdown it was like I went to see the swans at Killingworth Lake.
I went down my local bookshelf.
So, yeah, there wasn't anything to talk about.
No, there wasn't.
But now we've got more things, more stuff planned. Before we go, because it was just a little recap for you this week. Before we go, I will say one thing. On Saturday, we will be live again, 9 o'clock. I will put a post on the main page confirming that, but it should be 9 o'clock. I'm trying to drag my brother out, and there's potential for that. I'm not going to say too much, but there's potential for a few people to be there. But it's an interesting live on Saturday night at 9 o'clock. I genuinely think this one's going to be really good. And I'm not right, so I'm going to give a little spoiler, but I'm not going to tell you where it is. So, the land where I'll be on Saturday night is hilly. And those hills, 260 million years ago, used to all be separate islands. So you're not going to know where it is, but you might know where it is. But
Yeah, so all of them hills used to actually be separate islands in the sea, but now they're all hills together. But they used to be 260 million years ago separate. So that's just a little fun fact. But not that you'll find it fun because you don't know where it's about. But you will on Saturday night if you tune in. But yeah, so I'll probably say good night to everyone now. And it was nice sort of quick catch up and telling you about everything. Nice to sort of be able to speak to everyone again. Get in. If you're not part, as I say, if you're not part of our Paranormal Newcastle group, join our Paranormal Newcastle group. We put sort of catch up things. If anybody gets any screenshots on the investigations, they post them in there as well. A lot of the notifications for when we're going to be live on the page, I put in the group. So if you're not part of the group, join the group. And thank you all for being part of this live tonight. And if John, if you miss any lives, just watch them back. I'm going to put them on YouTube as well, just in case anything happens to them on here. So thanks so much, and I hope everyone has a lovely evening. I'm going to say goodbye. Bye, guys. Good night.
See you guys. See you.
Bye.